time for another exciting episode of On the Spot with rap artist, songwriter, friend, and dreamer Karim Al-Saeed is on the spot.
Y'all, this your boy Janard with the one and only hip-hop artist Karim. What's up, man?
What's good, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I appreciate you. You ready to be put on the spot?
On the spot, let's go.
All right, y'all. Here we go.
I'm ready. I gotta be on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't got no choice, man. Y'all right here under the lights, under the camera.
Can't run yet.
So, okay, Karim. Why hip-hop?
Man, honestly, I just grew up listening to hip-hop and admiring the lyricists and the storytelling aspect of it, and it just takes you on a journey, just like stories do in books, and when you watch movies, it just gives you a visual. And I got to the point where I would just play around with the homies, you know, spitting lyrics and battling and just acting a fool, and then I just got to the point where I decided to try it for real, and I was good at it, so just went from there, man, and just trying to build myself as an artist and just keep getting better and better, you know.
Awesome.
Tell my own stories. Everybody's got a story.
Everybody got a story. You gotta tell your story.
Yeah.
So, what was your training ground?
I study my favorite artists, and I study what's relevant, but at the same time keep it original, where I don't sound like somebody you would hear on the radio or sound like this guy. I want to be the type of artist where I have my own style, I have my own sound. You know, when they hear it, they're like, oh, that's Karim. That's not like some dude trying to sound like some dude, you know?
Yeah.
So try to be original. At the same time, I study like the greats, you know? So.
Like who?
Man, of course, Pac and Biggie.
Okay.
Nas, Common, and now I'm listening to a lot of J. Cole, Wale, Emilio Rojas, Lupe Fiasco, of course. Just kind of the Kid Cudi. Can't leave out Kid Cudi.
Okay.
Just artists that I admire for their music instead of artists that are just gonna go away the next day. You know.
What do you think about the direction of hip hop that it's gone in and where it's going?
Honestly, I was kind of losing hope for it a little bit. Just like Nas said, hip hop was dead. They went through the golden age, and just hip hop got to the point where people oversimplified it, and people just all sounded the same in hip hop. So I don't really listen to the radio, but there's a lot of artists coming out, like Kendrick Lamar, Big Crit, a lot of artists that are bringing back the substance to hip hop, and people are catching on. So that gives me hope, because I'm not gonna dumb down my music. That'd be putting a handicap on myself. So that gives me hope that people are actually listening to that type of hip hop that I want to do. The stuff where you know, like the storytelling, like I said, and something that people can relate to.
Okay.
You know
now, how do you feel about when we talk about hip hop? You know, with Janard, you gotta talk about Lauryn Hill. How do you feel about L Boogie, Miss Hill?
I love Lauryn Hill.
Come on, give me some love, man.
I got a Pandora station specifically Lauryn Hill.
Yes, when you talk about substance.
Lauryn Hill is a legend in my book.
Oh my goodness.
I would kill to see Lauryn Hill live, like to do a song with her.
We want you to kill nobody, Karim, because I ain't got no bail money to get you out, and you see what I'm saying?
So you ain't got me, okay.
I
work hard to get Lauryn Hill on the song.
You see what I'm saying? We need him out doing this music. We can't have him locked up.
So Lauryn Hill, come find me after you pay your taxes. Tax evasion.
I think y'all should I let him get away with that? I think you're joking on Lauren. Were you joking on Lauren, Karim?
I love Lauren.
We love you, Lauren. We love you, okay? And we're looking forward to you continuing your moving target tour, bringing it to Tennessee.
Yep.
All right, so now, full of substance. She didn't mind walking away when it came to, I believe, compromising. When we talk about the direction of hip hop, do you believe that there are certain people that are doing certain things, selling out, and leading a generation astray, and being willing to give up all substance in doing so?
I mean, I think there's a lot of artists that have done that. They get to the point where they feel like the only way to reach the higher plateau is if they either dumb down their music or if they speak of what the people think they want to hear, or like whatever they sign to a big label and the label wants you to promote. That's the problem that happened with Lupe. They wanted him to rap about things that he didn't really want to rap about, and I mean there's artists that have been very successful that don't sell out. There's Tech N9ne and Immortal Technique, and I study them also, and they remain independent. They do what they want. They make the kind of music they want to make, and that's what the fans love them for. And
because they know it's coming from them.
Yeah,
and they're not just somebody's puppet.
They're not puppets of the industry, and I refuse to do that. I'm just, you know.
I feel you.
So.
Do you believe, Karim, because I've been doing a study on this myself, that there are secret societies that, whether it's through hip-hop music or whatever, that all that stuff. Do you believe there are societies and people with seemingly wealth and power that will come and try to present themselves to sponsor certain artists if they just say, hey, I do this kind of symbolism, I wear these clothes, I do all that stuff? Do you believe that there are people doing that kind of stuff?
I haven't really studied too much into it, just because I feel like there's this whole conspiracy theory, and people can bring in facts and theories and all that stuff, and I think there might be people that are in charge of certain aspects of anything, just like the government is, and just like there's people behind the government that control, you know, and people just let their greed take charge, and people want to be successful, people want to be famous, and people want all that popularity. So I guess I feel like there's weak-minded people that are controlled by people that are higher up that tell them, you should do this, you should do that, and we'll give you what you want. So as far as like Illuminati, secret society, and all that stuff, could be, you know, but
you ain't losing no sleep over it.
It don't affect me. It don't affect me none. I'm just focused on, you know, finding my success and doing me. So
okay.
If it's out there, then word. Word.
Okay, so greatest triumph so far.
So far, I feel like every day is a triumph. I mean, just from coming to America from Baghdad. I used to live in Baghdad where it was a war zone, and to see how it's become now, and you know, it got worse and got better and got worse, and there's so much trouble over there. I feel like my greatest triumph was I'd say when I realized that I was meant to do hip hop. Actually, I was gonna say the rock thing, but I've faced so many things. But honestly, at this point in my life, the day that I decided to where I'm gonna pursue this, it's no longer just I'm doing it for fun. You know, it's what I want to do with my life. God put me here to do hip hop music, to spit the poetry. You know, to have people listen to my words, learning the words, loving the words. You know, if I can do something with my music, and that's what I've gifted to do, then that's the triumph, I think. You know, getting over the obstacles and the doubts from myself and other people to say, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Nobody's stopping me. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Greatest disappointment.
Greatest disappointment. I don't know. I'd say not being farther than I am now. As much as I've done, and I've come a pretty long way with the music. I mean, I've only had one album out, a music video, and I've been doing shows. But that artist mindset makes you feel like you still haven't done enough.
Yeah.
Like I write a song, I love it, then I'm like, man, I could do better.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say it's a disappointment. I just try to live to my full potential and not disappoint anybody or myself. So.
Cool. So, would you say that that's what drives you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like disappointing people. let alone the people I care about or myself. And I feel like music does a good thing for me, and I can do good things for other people. So as long as I stay true to myself and keep doing the music, I think we're on the, you know what I'm saying, we're on the track.
All right, okay. Greatest fear?
Failure. Failure is my greatest fear.
So you do things to work against that and not even give it a chance to happen, right?
Yeah, there's always that little part in your mind. I just, as a human being, there's some days where I'm just like, man, am I good enough? Do people want to hear what I got to say with this music? Do people want to hear what I got to say, period, as a person? Like, what makes me special? Then I just listen to my music, I write music, I try to find inspiration in life, and I just push it, and I just get that mindset where I say, nobody's stopping me, I was put here to do this, and I'm gonna do it. So,
awesome.
Get with it or get out.
Go ahead, go ahead. So, all right, Karim, greatest joy?
Greatest joy. Greatest joy is just, besides music, seeing the people I care about happy, you know, and just seeing the looks on people's faces when they enjoy a song, or the melody or the words, or when they tweet or text my lyrics, or when I'm doing a show and I'm getting crunk and looking into the audience.
They crunk, they
like their eyes are just so big and they're looking at me and they're rapping my words. I'm just, my mind's blown. I'm like, I wrote this song, I recorded this song, and they're here to see me, and they know my words. Like, it still blows my mind. As many shows as I've done, I'm just, wow, you know.
I feel you. It does mean something.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm doing something right, I guess.
What characteristics do you like in a friend, and what characteristics do you dislike?
Friends. In a world where people stab you in the back and you never know who's a friend or enemy, right? I say trustworthy. Trust is a big thing to me. You know, if you lose my trust, I feel like you just lose me in general. Trust, and I want to feel like the person has a good heart, because I feel like I have a good heart. And if I feel like they're the type of person to not care about people, or especially the people they care, why would they care about me? And why would they not stab me in the back, you know, the first chance they get? So as long as I trust them, they have a good heart, and I know their intentions are good, and, you know, good atmosphere around them, you know. And ambition's a big thing, whether it's whoever's in my life, I want them to be ambitious, because I feel like I'm an ambitious person, and you're the company you keep, right? So
you don't want no slugs dragging you down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm carrying it. So I want people to enjoy life and to want to do something with their life, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. So
yeah. That is something, and Oprah said, not to quote Oprah, but to quote Oprah.
Shout out Oprah.
Oprah, we love you. And we want to be on your show. Oprah said, she made the comment, you know, when talking about her best friend Gail, that she said you can't be friends when you've reached a certain level of fame, so to speak. Then you can't really be friends with somebody that's not happy with their own life.
Exactly.
Because if they're not happy with their life, then they gonna want yours.
It brings you down, and they'll drop hints, they'll try to do whatever they can do to just hold onto your ankle and drag you, and that's just dead weight. I mean, it's for the best to keep those people out of your life, and if they don't want to change to where they can, you lift each other up, you know, lift each other up, not bring each other down.
Not ride on Karim's coattail.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah.
Coattails.
Is mentorship important, Karim?
Yeah, I feel like just in general, there's gonna be